reach levels not seen in millions of years.
Climate change is here and getting worse.
Extreme weather has wrought havoc all over
It's
the world.
happening here and now.
We are running out of
Damaged
time.
by the wars.
So there's been a lot of news about climate change. A lot of bad news, that is. And for the good news,
Right.
well, there hasn't really been any.
As you can see, climate change is a big political problem all over the world. There are facts to it and there are opinions, but we're here for the facts.
This is the problem. People who are going to have to face climate change in the future aren't even aware of its present.
It's our generation who has to deal with it. Your children, their children, our
And it is your job as adults to help us begin to solve this problem. So we went around the school and asked students what they thought about climate change.
something about global warming?
Wow, okay, climate change. All I know is that it's all over the news.
Climate change is like a big umbrella. Under the umbrella, there are multiple problems, like rising air temperatures, extra CO2 in the atmosphere, and a major production of greenhouse gases. But today we want to focus on a different problem, a problem that affects us all, like polar ice melts.
Ice melting doesn't seem like a big problem to you, does it? But in reality, it is. The melting of glaciers is going to have a huge impact on us, the next generation and future generations, if we don't stop it.
This problem is occurring all over the world. As you can see, the melting of glaciers as a whole has caused the sea level to rise dramatically. The black line shows the sea level rise altogether. Around 2000 is when the dramatic incline started, and this is going to keep growing if we don't stop this. Daniel Farge, a scientist from the U.S. Geological Survey Global Change Research Program, said that the Glacier National Park, made in 1910, had 150 glaciers and now has fewer than 30. Changes like these are causing coastal places around the world, such as southern Louisiana, to start to become covered in water. 3 feet of water will be covering the coast of Louisiana in the next century and will keep rising.
To many, a big chunk of ice melting may not seem like much. However, when a glacier melts, it has a major impact on humans. Ice is made up of frozen water. When the ice melts, more water is produced. The water from the melted glacier is released into the ocean and causes the sea level to rise. Over time, multiple glaciers melting creates a dramatic sea level rise.
This graph shows the melting of mountain glaciers since 2000s. The yearly ice loss is increasing as the glaciers decrease.
The extra gases in the atmosphere, such as CO2, are causing temperatures to rise. Not only does the air temperature rise, but so does the temperature of our oceans. The warming of oceans has had a great impact on glaciers. The glaciers in polar areas are not in cold enough water, and they are melting. Over time, the Earth has gotten warmer, and we are creating this rise in temperature. Things you do every day produce substances called greenhouse gases. Daily activities such as using your cell phones, turning on the lights, taking a shower, and even driving to school burns energy and releases fumes into the atmosphere that aren't meant to be there.
How is this affecting us, you might ask? Not only is it putting our lives in danger, but it's changing our land. As the sea level rises, homes are being flooded. As the water keeps rising, so does the amount of damage done on their homes and farmland. The crops on their farmland will be overwatered, leaving people without food. Clearly, this is a domino effect that was all created by us humans burning fossil fuels. This flooding, as mentioned before, may enter streams or rivers, creating a dam holding the clean, fresh water from arm's reach. In the spring of 1986, Hubbard Glacier in Alaska blocked out the outlet of Russell Fjord, trapping a large lake. As the summer came, the snowmelt continued to enter the lake, creating a large dam. Following to October, the dam gave way, releasing an amount of water equal to 35 Niagara Falls. This was very dangerous, killing people as the water flooded, and that's what also happened in Peru. In 1941, 6,000 people died because of a dam burst. Clearly, these glaciers have already begun to melt around the world. If melting glaciers affecting us, will it affect animals? Animals are like humans in many ways. They need food, water, and shelter. So if it's affecting people's homes and flooding and destroying everything around, don't you think it'll impact animals too? Lila Dumashab, deputy of the BIOM environmental NGO in Bishkek, thinks so, announcing animals and vegetation will not be unaffected and the risk for some species will be great. Basically, Dumashab is saying that animals are and will continue to affect by melting of glaciers. Polar bears are a great example to use. Solving this problem is not as hard as people make it out to be. If we can start off small with the little things, eventually we can make a huge impact. Yes,
Solar panels and energy-efficient installation may make a larger impact than walking to school rather than driving, but if we all pitch in and make a commitment, we can change our world into one we can eventually live in. Here are some ways you can help. Try taking shorter showers and turning off the water when you're brushing your teeth. Longer showers mean more hot water being heated. The longer you take a shower, the more energy you are using to heat up the water, and the same goes for leaving the sink on. By reducing the amount of water we are using, we also reduce the amount of energy we are creating, which then reduces the amount of carbon dioxide being emitted into the Earth's atmosphere. As you can see, the little things will make a big impact if you perform these tasks. Our world is getting warmer. Not only did we cause this, but we can stop it, together.
Now is the time to change to renewable energy sources, to use more environmentally friendly resources. Around the world, scientists are trying to find more ways to preserve our glaciers, and we can start by working to clean our atmosphere.
Solar panels are a great way to use sun's energy to power our homes rather than burning coal. Battery-powered cars are becoming more popular and reducing the amount of CO2 that is being released from cars. Solutions like these are going to help our world build a better place if we can all pitch in and put in the effort.
This is
Our future. This is my future.
This is
Your future.
Please help us.
We need to fix this now.
Visit climate.nasa.gov to find out more information.